Well, once again, we've had a decent start to our Premier League season. I'm just hoping this time it doesn't go as downhill as the last time. But today we face, checks notes, European candidates West Ham, and relegation candidates Manchester City. What? Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back. This is episode 47 of Oldham to Ohm. And if you are enjoying this type of content, you know, get subscribed. If you could, it would mean a lot to me. Trying to get to 400. Apparently saying that every single video works. Jury's still out on that one for me, I guess. But smash like on the video as well. It does help push it out to more people. Anyway, we have played a few games in the Premier League. We actually sit fourth. On 7 points. Yes, West Ham are 5th and Man City are down in 19th with just the one win over Liverpool, who are 17th. And then they've lost to Chelsea, Wolves and Leicester. Wolves who are 16th. Chelsea who are 14th. And Leicester, where were they? They are 6th. So it's all over the shop at the moment, the Premier League. No new transfers coming in for the moment. The transfer window is going to shut between this episode and it's an international break. So I've planned that nicely to have a massive processing time in between the two games. So sweet. I was giving a thumbs up there, but that was a really slack one. So we obviously saw us win the Community Shield with an Adamina hat-trick. We then got a 1-1 draw away to Brighton. Matteo Signorini scoring his first goal there. We then invited Nottingham Forest over and we were quite bad and they beat us 2-1. I was really quite shocked at that because I thought that was a game we could have won. We then slightly tweaked the tactic to go to Bournemouth and we pumped them 3-0. Alexander Breshbuhul. Do you know what? I did go into the internet and say, how do you pronounce his name? And then, just out your head and you forget. Anyway, he bagged a hat-trick, which was awesome in the first half, and we were running away with that one. We then went to Bournemouth, yes, and then we had Leeds over at the Etihad, 37,000 in there as well. So getting some good crowds at home as well, and we beat them 3-0 as well. It was 1-0 at half-time, and then we managed to get a couple of second half goals to put the game to bed. So yes, West Ham and Man City. We have our Europa League draw. Obviously, it is the new format because we are so far in the future. Whole host of teams here. Man United in there as well. But we play these guys from Romania, Football Club FCSB. Cool. Man United in the League Cup, that's a blow. We've got Benfica, Antwerp, Lillestrøm, Toulouse, Partizan, Sporting, and St. Gallen. Swiss, that's it. So I feel like we could probably beat like St. Gallen, Partizan, Toulouse, Lillestrøm, and Antwerp and FCSB. So I feel like we should be able to get like a good 6 wins from that one. And if you don't know, you want to finish in these top 8 because then I think it's the top. Oh God, I could check the rules. It's the top. Yeah, so top 24 qualify, and you go into a knockout round with Champions League teams, but you want to finish that top 8 to get into that round of 16 straight off the bat and avoid the Champions League teams. So that's how that works. Right. Tactics-wise, a little bit of a tweak here. We move some positionals around. Ball-winning midfielder here, CM on attack, inverted wingers both sides, and a deep-lying forward up front. So that's how we're going at the moment. We've got Bergstrom in goal, Musa at right back, Foster, Jancek, and Krisic. Heze, Hasek, Perihara, Chukwuemeka, Klanik on the right, and Alexander Bushbal up front. Luka Klanik has actually been called up to the Croatian team, which is brilliant news for him. Absolutely amazing stuff. Really, really proud of the kid. Tim Barrett has gone down to the bench, not playing that great. Sarmiento also hasn't had a good start to his career. Matteo is on the bench just because I'm trying to squeeze all these midfielders in at the moment. He's just coming back from a bit of a fitness lag. Penitara hasn't played well. That's why we've got Foster in there, who seems to be pretty good. And Benny Couto, unfortunately, hasn't had a good game since the game against Newcastle. So a little bit of a blow there, but hopefully he can bounce back. Right, let's go and play West Ham and see how we fare against them. I'm quietly confident against West Ham. It's tough because, we are like, 6 years in the future. They are 5th in the league. They've obviously got a good team. So I'm like, West Ham, that should be a team that you beat. And you're like, oh, we're going to get thumped by Man City. But obviously they're down in 19th. So we could lose to West Ham here and beat Man City, which would be, strange. They've got 2 draws in a row. Skamaka's still there. Bowen. And a couple of other names there as well. But let's just get into this, get kicked off. Come on. We'll encourage the boys straight off the bat. We've got a corner with Hasek now. Whips that in. Can he find someone's head? He can't, and he's headed away. And Alexander on the ball now finds Hasek, and he has a pop. And David Hasek, he scores his first goal of the season after 2 minutes. And that's an absolutely outstanding start to the game. So we have the corner. It is headed away by Kurt Zuma there, and the deep lying forward Alexander here plays a great ball to Hasek, who then just goes, yeah, I'm just going to have a shot. And Lunin, the goalkeeper, I think is how you say his name. No, West Ham on the ball now. They come out wide. Musa headers that one away. Klanek as Adams scoops the ball up, and West Ham now trying to string some passes together. Bowen down the right. Tyler Adams playing left back. Bowen cutting in here. He is dangerous, but that is a great save from Bergstrom there. From Jared Bowen. Corner now for West Ham. Punched from Bergstrom. Going to have a pop outside the box. Now they go back in. Danilo Musa clears, and the highlight ends. Great play from us there to stifle West Ham's attack. Very high up the pitch, West Ham. Very, very high. Look at this. Wow. As they go again, and it is Adams and Bowen there again with Skamaka now. I think Jared Bowen is dangerous, but his shot goes wide. I am really concerned with how high they are playing. Another highlight now. West Ham on the ball again. In some good news, Jared Bowen has actually gone off injured. As you can see here, injured in the 32nd minute. So that is good news for us, because he was looking quite dangerous as we head into half-time now. And we might get the half-time stats up in a minute. Hey, there it is. West Ham are just killing. I don't know how they haven't scored yet, and I'm amazed that we have scored so far. But things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Just noticed as well that Luka Klanek has got a little bit of an injury. So we might get him off. I don't want him to ruin his Croatian potential debut. All right, time to make some tweaks. Jokomenko not playing well. That is called for Matteo on the shadow striker. He is actually better here, I think. Yeah, they're better that way around. What else have we got? Krisic, not great. 6.7's down there. Yeah, Alexander's playing well. We'll probably just leave it actually for the moment, just the one substitution, so we can only make one more sub later on in the game. One more stoppage, I should say. Corner now with the on-loan Tottenham Portuguese winger. Whips it in, and Foster headers it in. I was just thinking, you know what, we need another goal. Another goal to put this game to bed, and we have found it. Excellent work. Excellent work. We'll probably make our last few substitutions now, I reckon. Let's get Musa off. Everybody in the back is on a yellow card. Ow. We'll bring on also Benny Couto, and we will get on Adam Eder as well up front. Give him a little bit of game time so he doesn't get upset. Benny Couto on the ball now. Going back to Janacek. Adam Eder, Heze, Matteo. Matteo's through, tries a little chip, and West Ham defenders get it out. Benny Couto applying some pressure here, but West Ham on the attack again. Skamaka now cuts it in, but Heze is there and clears nicely to Matteo Signoni. Sick there. Signoni busting forward, pulls it back. Henry Periana, we have a little bit of a pop, takes a deflection, Adams blocks it, and it is safe. I was just thinking, what's happening with Man City? They're obviously winning because they've dragged themselves up into 12th. I mean, they weren't going to stay down there that long, let's be honest. There's Hesek on the ball now, but he loses out to the West Ham player, but Heze scoops it up nice there. New captain, Heze, I must say, and Richard Foster in at vice captain. You see a real changing of the guard here at Oldham as we get another cross in, but it is wayward, and West Ham on the attack now. A loose ball there from Skamaka. Bruss can't get back. Skamaka! Benny Couto clears. Oh, good stuff, Benny Couto. Give that a thumbs up. And there we have it. What an absolutely outstanding game. I mean, I can't believe we beat them 2-0. They probably deserved a goal, and we probably didn't deserve one. Lucas Bergstrom was awesome in goal. Good on him, but that is a really, really good win. Like I said, West Ham up in 5th, not an easy opposition. So that was the one I probably targeted for a defeat or a loss. And Man City is going to be tough as well, but we've got a fair bit of time before we get there. We've got a transfer window to close as well and an international break. So, but we are up to 2nd. What the hell? 2nd. Right, end of the transfer window. Window? We didn't do anything. The only thing that happened is Nicholas Mickelson left for a couple of mil to Norwich. That was it. We had a couple of loan bids for players, but we just couldn't get them over the line, so no point dwelling on that. We had some players make their international debuts. Alexander Bruchbol, 2 caps for the Swiss there as well, and Luka Klanek making his debut for Croatia. Good on him. Loving it. So we have Manchester City today. One thing that I did notice, and I don't know how I didn't notice this before when I was talking about our schedule, but we've actually got, straight after, we've got our first Europa League game against FCSB. So I think we're going to squeeze that one at the end, and it's going to be a triple-header game. But let's go and play Man City, who actually lost that game last time when we were playing West Ham against Brighton. So they are still down the bottom of the table in 19th. But we've got Bergstrom in goal, Musa, Foster, Januzek, Krisic, Heze, Hasek, Piera, Chuck Gromenka. Come on, Piera. I gotta get sorry, Henrik. Saramento and Alexander Bruchbol. I am awful at these names. I'm so bad. And we've got a first highlight is a throw in. Krisic, Henrik there, tries to get the ball into the middle of the box. Oh my God, I've lost for words as Haaland goes screaming down the right-hand side here, cuts back for Bernardo Silva, and there it is, 1-0 to Manchester City. That is not the start to the game we wanted. Erling Haaland was brilliant. Is he playing on the right wing, Erling Haaland? No, he's playing up front. He must have dropped there. We've got another corner here. Henrique pops it in, and Janusek, he is going to be offside, though, I think. It's clearly offside for that one. Fractionally. I'm like, clearly offside. Fractionally. They're checking it. Do you know what? In hindsight, yeah, he was, but not bad. We've got the ball in the back of the net. Let's have a look how far he was off. Not by a lot. We will encourage them as well. Not the best start to the game, but, you know, it is Manchester City. Yes, they're struggling, but you still can't write them off. And it is Nunez, and he has a wayward pop. All right, Januzek here with throw-in. Hasek now. Almost lost out to Bernardo Silva, but a nice little 1-2. Saramento there with the... is it Saramento? Saramento. That's enough. We'll encourage them boys again. And we've got a Manchester City highlight just before halftime, but Januzek heads the ball away. But Man City are going to get another shot, and Chukwuemeka has just given away a penalty. God, I hate it. I absolutely hate it when we concede just before and just after halftime. It is absolutely demoralising, soul-destroying. The best thing I love about this game as well is actually playing it at the Etihad. It's a home game for us, but Manchester City are also at home, so that's probably why we're not playing too well. Sure. I'm disappointed. Point the finger, I'm disappointed, boys. Sort it out. 2-0 down against relegation candidates. Musa with the throw in. Hasek now. Musa couldn't get the ball back. Foden goes long. Erling Haaland is free here. Bergstrom, a little bit of a deflection there. Janusik will come back out now. It is Krisic, and the highlight ends. Who's not playing well? Actually, the question should be who is playing well, and it's probably just Hasek at the moment on 6.9. Everyone else looks pretty damn awful. So we are, with that in mind, going to make those substitutions. Chukwuemeka is not great, so we'll take him off. Swap those two around. He obviously gave away a penalty as well. We'll bring Adam Eder on, and we got Pereira and Simintu. Let's bring Klanick on, who got his first international cap. Maybe he's, a little bit of a morale boost from that, and he can produce some magic. Bergstrom now as we come out from the back. Janusek on a 6.3. Ugh. Heze now. Was looking to take Heze off. He's on a 6.4. Janusek also not playing well, but I mean, are we going to win the game or get back into it at least by taking off a defensive player? I think not. Musa, it is. Oh, I thought it was a goal because Klanick's headed it just as they announced like the substitutions. That's uncool, Football Manager. Right, last couple of substitutions. Tim Barrett on for Henrique. And 6.4, 6.5, 6.2. I'm going to take Krisic off, and we're going to bring Luis Engel Lanez on left back. Hopefully he can do something there. Come on, boys. Come on. Two youth players. Can they spark some sort of fight back? Doesn't look like it because we've been absolutely abysmal. Don't even have an XG of 1. Barrett with a free kick over the top. It is tipped over. No, not tipped over. Edison misses it. It's still Edison in goal. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's over. We've lost. That's really irritating. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. We were pretty shite. All right, we are back for our third game, and it is our first European foray into European football with Oldham. A couple of changes to the team. Hasek's going to move up there with Matteo coming on to the starting lineup and Chukwuemeka down to the bench. Adam Eder is going to come in for there, and we are actually going to make one last one there. It is going to be Luka Klanick to start, and we are going to start Benny Couto as well. We unfortunately couldn't register Bridgie Roche or Luis Angel Lanz because we don't have enough homegrown at club players. We literally have two, and that is Benny Couto and young Martin Williamson, who's 17, who doesn't even have to be registered. But I registered him anyway because register anyone else. Let's go for our first European game. It is a triple header. I haven't done triple header for a long time. Certainly not an FM23. We are favourites to beat this Romanian team, and I think we should. It's definitely a winnable game. Yeah, definitely winnable. We're at home. We're at home as well. At home, the Yeti had our home. All right, point the finger. Media have given us a lot of credit. This should be a relatively easy game. Well done making your 15th appearance, Adam Eder. Good stuff. All right, here they are. Here's us. Oh, we've got the graphics in as well. Oh, how I've missed the graphics. Look at this. Oh, loving it. Absolutely loving it. There's that Romanian team. 4-1-4-1, hey? Sort of ish, maybe. Let's get the game off. Come on. All right. We can't get too much of the graphics in there. We've all seen it before. Let's encourage the boys. And let's hopefully we can get our European nights off to a banging start. And there's a scramble in the box there, and Henrique Pereira scores his first goal. It was a bit of a mistake in there. We do have a player that is down at the moment, I've just noticed. It is David Hasek. It is another highlight here. It is a throw for the Romanian team as we easily dispossess them now. And Luka Klanick now making a run down this right-hand side. Goes back to Musa, who's played a lot of games. Klanick comes across here. It isn't the best cross. Musa getting the ball back again. Klanick is in, and there's no one there, but it is Matteo, and it's off the crossbar. We are absolutely peppering the Romanians' goal at the moment, but unfortunately we still only have the one goal. Benikuto flies in the free kick. Hasek now, he looks to be okay. Heze on the ball. Foster, we go back to Musa, crosses in. Adam Eder can't score. We probably will take Hasek off, I think, at half time. Benikuto with the corner now, whips it in. Foster handled the ball, but we're looking pretty good, looking really good, loving it. Well, it's not quite the goal fest first half of European football, I thought, but they really aren't offering much, and we're on top. So I think the floodgates are going to probably open up in the second half. I would say what we are going to do though is take David Hasek off. We're going to give Shandon Baptiste. Yeah, we're going to give Baptiste a run out there. What is he? He's probably better there with Matteo moving up front. Start the second half. I didn't bring on Chukwuemeka because if Hasek's injury is bad, I mean, even if it isn't, he's probably going to be tired and we'll miss the Palace game. And yeah, not good. I probably got a chance to play Magnus Norman in a couple of these games. He probably should have played this one. He's a cup goalkeeper. Don't know if this counts as a cup, but obviously he will play in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup games. Baptiste now. Good play from him in a rare appearance. He's not getting much game time. I have a feeling that him and Jamie Roche are going to miss out quite a bit this season. That is some really poor play by, was it Foster or Janusek there? I couldn't quite tell. And nope. That is not what we wanted at all. And they are... Oh, fudge me. What the hell? Well, we are being absolutely undone here in our European football quest. Let's bring some more changes. We've got some guys who are not playing well. Lucas Bergstrom is one of them. Struggling to meet the pace of the game. Don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Am I about to... I can't take him off. He's been on for 9 minutes. That's unfair. We'll make the 2 subs. Got one more there. Baptiste isn't pull his finger out. We might have to take him off. But this is not the start that we want. We're at home to a team we should beat. And they've got another free kick with another highlight. XG here is 0.5. Ours is 1.7. Baptiste, you're going to have to come off, mate. Oh, no, I won't bring on. I'm going to bring on Krisic. He can't play there, but we'll swap those guys around and Heze will move up. Other than that, we'll leave it as that. I think that might be it for subs. We are going to change to attacking as well, because it's tactics at the moment. They're just driving me a bit nuts. I feel like we crack the tactic and then we lose. Oh my god, look at our XG. Hallelujah, Richard Foster gets us back into the game. But from a set piece. We've got an XG of over 2. Oh, we've been well and truly FM there. Not a proper FMing in the true sense of it, but their goalkeeper had a really, really good game. They had 4 shots on target and they scored 2 of them. Our goalkeeper did not have a good game. We had an XG of 2.5. We should have won that game 2-0, 3-1, something like that. It's disappointing we didn't win. But last time I do a triple header, well, Oldham Athletic missed the chance to win. Yes, we did. Look at that shots there. David Hassick, just 2 to 3 days, we get 181k for the draw. Richard Foster was excellent, which is good. Not the best start to our Europa League campaign, but not the worst. Could have been quite bad with a loss. Got a fair chunk of games now. Palace, Man United, Arsenal, Benfica, Southampton. We might come back. No, we saw us play Newcastle. We might come back for like, I don't know, maybe Antwerp, Chelsea, or Littlestrøm, Bristol City, somewhere there. Get a few games under our belt and really get this season rolling. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you're not yet subscribed, if you could, trying to get 400, smash a like and all that jazz. Catch you next time. Bye.